in today's video, I want y'all to see this. He wants to go on another walk. You cannot go on another walk. You want to go on another walk. But I got to do something. And what I got to do today is I got to wash my rides. Which ride are you asking? The bikes. Today is pre-ride cleaning of the bikes, specifically the Harley and the Hayabusa. I'm gonna try to get both done today, but I don't know if I'm gonna get it done. But I'm gonna go over how I wash these bikes. Now, you may not believe it, but it's a true statement. People ask me, man, how you keep your bikes, your car so clean? Well, what they specifically say, they say, hey, Choker, how do you keep your stuff clean? Well, I'm gonna show you guys how I keep it clean, what things to do and things not to do. So I gotta do a little unpacking. So give me some time and let's get this rolling. Look at this. Come here, come, get over here, come. Good boy. Hey, come here. Don't make me look bad. Sit. Sit. Good sit. Okay, go, yeah. All right, YouTube, here we go. We're working on both the Hayabusa and the Harley. And listen, you can let me know in the comments. I'm filming all this on my new DJI Action 5 camera, okay? And right now, I have it suspended around my neck. We're gonna see how this goes. I'm making adjustments right now, hopefully. We're gonna see how it goes. DJI, I will say, man, let me tell you something. They make some very good products, from the cameras, the drones, and right now I got a lot of their things, and plan on getting some more of their cameras and supplies that they have and accessories, blah, blah, blah. Because why? I think they're a very good company. Yes, and it's made in China. Look at that. Look at that beautiful thing. Look at it. Now, I haven't been riding, and the reason I'll discuss probably at the end of the video, possibly. But this year I'm gonna ride. So what I'm doing now, I gotta clean them up because they're dirty. And I don't ride dirty. Never rode dirty. All my stuff stay clean. Cars, bikes, trucks, what have you. So today we're gonna be washing. And as stated earlier, I'm gonna show you all how I do it. Because believe it or not, some people do not know how to clean their rides. All right. Hayabusa Awaken. Here go the cold start. And I'm gonna tell you something. This bike starts up. It has in the past started up like right away. Cold start. Here's a cold start. Oh man. Oh, this sucker's heavy. I'm trying not to hit my car. Let's see what happens here. Okay. All right. Okay, here we go. Run. And let's see. Check that out. Cold start after how many years? Cold start after 2 years not running. All right, check this out. And I'm hoping my camera don't fall off my little tripod. One of the first things you're gonna have to do, before riding is check your air pressure, especially if the bike has been sitting like this bike has been doing for over 2 years. Usually I ride with higher air pressure in the front tire and lower air pressure in the back tire. Why is that? Because many years ago I took a course, and in this course, it was a race course. It was called turning, or learning how to basically handle your bike. And look at that, 17 pounds. And usually I run 38 in the front and 36 in the back. All right, it's about to get a little noisy. 38 on the dot. All right. And in the back, I'm gonna run 36. And the reason for that is it gives it a bigger contact in the rear when it's making a connection to the road. But this is the thing. Now, you know the stem is not, oh yes it is. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I was gonna have to move my bike. Also too, when you're washing your bike, you don't want to wash it in the sun and wash it when it's too hot. You also don't want to let the soap dry on your bike. You want to rinse it. So of course, I'm not gonna let this video just go while I'm washing the bike. I will do some time lapse and probably a lot of edits. Put the cap back on the stem, and now it's gonna be time to wash. All right, so that's the first thing. And then the other thing is these tools I got. This is Ryobi, what is this? Power inflator. And one of the best things that you can use for drying off your vehicle is this Ryobi blower. Ryobi blower. Let me tell you something. This thing is key to getting the water off. YouTube. Listen, we're gonna keep this real simple, super simple. At least that's my objective. Basically, all you need to do is have you a clean bucket, clean soap. A lot of times when people detail things, they'll use the 2-bucket system. I am using the 1-bucket system. All right, and which means I'm gonna clean the wheels last. Now, why am I gonna do that? Because if you clean the wheels first, the wheels are the dirtiest part of this, any vehicle. Any vehicle, the dirtiest part is the wheels. So we're gonna soap and clean that up last. Also, a very important thing to note is never use, well, I wouldn't use, I shouldn't say never, a pressure washer on your bike. Now, some people get real funny, like, man, you can use a pressure washer on there, you know, because the bike, it gets wet. It can get wet. All components of it can get wet. Why is that? Because when you ride in the rain, it's gonna get wet, right? Right. But the pressure washer, especially if you're not really familiar on how to use a pressure washer, what's gonna happen, you're gonna have the wrong nozzle on it. You're gonna have it too close and too much pressure. And you're gonna damage your paint. It's really just that simple. So what I'm gonna do, after I do this, I'm gonna put some soap on it. I'm gonna rinse it down. But what I'm gonna do to make this video so it's not boring, I'm gonna go in time lapse. So here we go. Hopefully my dog won't knock the camera over. All right, now I'm gonna work on the motor. I'm gonna work on the motor and the wheels. So basically, Like I said, the wheels is the dirtiest part. And on this particular bike, which is a Bagger Street Glide, it's a 2009 Harley Street Glide. I'm gonna take the bags off so I can get more to the wheels. But I'm not gonna do that right now. I'm gonna work on this motor and then I'll get to that. And then I'm getting me a little pad here so I can just chill out. And there's special brushes that I use for the wheels, but I'm not gonna do that right now. And I'm not gonna use that on the motor. I can still use this part right here. And I gotta say, for me, this is very relaxing. Some people are like, man, I couldn't be doing that. That's too much work. Well, I'm not gonna ever say that. I get to not think about a lot of nonsense that's going on in the world and problems and issues, because we all got them. All right. But find your hobby, something that will allow you not to be troubled by today's nonsense. Let me tell you something, it's a lot. This bike only has like a little bit over 6,000 miles on it. And like I said, it's a 2009. And one of the main reasons that I've been riding it is because I live in this city called Chicago. The crime is out of control. When people drive, they're out of control. They're just out of control. So that's why I stopped riding it. But all right, now I'm gonna take my Ryobi. How do they describe this thing? Compact Series blower. And blow the excess water off. All right, Ryobi blower. This thing is amazing. It's beyond amazing. Now, you don't have to get all the water off because we're gonna take our microfiber towel and we're gonna get off the excess. Move, doggy. Thank you, doggy. So, understand this. When we take these towels, any towel, first of all, we wanna tear off the tag because it can scratch. And we wanna wet the towel. Why do we wet the towel? It's like lube. And you know what you can use lube for squeaky hinges, things that need lubing. And it's also gonna prevent the scratching. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna wipe these bags down as my dog go over there and take him a little boo-boo. I'm gonna go wipe these bags down because I'm gonna take out the bags because I wanna wash my wheels. And I wanna get the one in the back. Now you may say, well, you just blew all the stuff off of, yeah, I know. I know I did. Okay. And if you get a good microfiber towel, let me tell you something. It takes the water off very quickly. So, and that's it. Easy wipe like that. And sometimes with these bags, when you take them off, you'll notice that there's more dirt underneath because you can't wipe the entire bag, the back of it or the front of it off. All right, so there we go. Now, there's a certain way you take these things off, and there's a certain way you put them back on. You need to be oh so careful. Why do you need to be oh so careful? Because you don't want to scratch these bags. Because if you scratch your paint, let me tell you, It's expensive. Not only that, you got to get it color matched. And you don't want to do all that. I promise you, you don't. It's very expensive. So we're going to take out the bag and we're going to put it on something very soft, which I have in the garage. Yes, Lord. I hope you can still hear me because I have technology, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna take this microfiber towel and I'm gonna rinse off any excess water, and that's pretty much it. What I didn't mention is that once you put I use a different sponge for the wheels, and I had a microfiber mitt for the body. Once you put it in that bucket and you do that, and if you're gonna wash the next vehicle, you must change that water. You gotta change the water. Don't use the same water because there's a lot of grit that's on those wheels and brakes. You do not want to damage your paint by being lazy. And that's pretty much it. So what I'm gonna do before this ends, I'm gonna show you guys and girls one reason that I got motivated to bring the Harley back out. And I'm not gonna say right now what it is, but I will show you before the end of this video, ladies and gentlemen. All right? So stay tuned. But right now, I'm gonna end this and dry this off and detail it. No wax or anything like that. But that's it. All right. I'm gonna show y'all why I'm motivated to ride again. I'm not gonna videotape this because you don't need to see that. You don't need to see it because it's kind of boring. But what's coming up next is not boring. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the surprise. What year is that? 25?
25, brand new, baby.
Man. Hey, what is it again? Brand new? All right, you done came me over there. Hold on. I'm gonna have you put it all in the back. Cause, dude, that's nasty. By the way, what's going on, man? I ain't see you in a minute. Hold on. Look at this thing, man.
It's a touchscreen, man.
That's nasty. Come on, pull it in the back. Watch that. Hey. Watch. Hold on. No. We ain't gonna have that. Hold on. Come on. There you go. No, hey, we ain't gonna have no mishaps. Yes, sir. What's up? I told you guys that I had a surprise for y'all. Y'all already saw it, but hold on. I'm going to introduce the man and his bike and let him tell you about his ride. Here we go. All right, go. If you, whatever you want to tell. You don't have to tell.
For sure. JT, born and raised Chicago, got the 2025 Road Glide, aftermarket 12s on the bars. We had to get that tab exhaust, headers on back. Made a big difference. Big difference. Got that heel. Yep, that's an aftermarket cleaner, 2x Harley. I got that heel toe gear shift over there on the other side.
Because now they don't come. They come just with the one, right?
Yep, they come with one. Yeah, buddy. Got that heel toe switch on them. It's a good ride, good sound. I came from a low rider, a Softail. It's a major difference. The bags, you touch this accelerator right here.
I know something too about the seat. You get that little thing so to kind of keep you, when you know what I mean, kind of keep you in your seat when you accelerate.
That's stock right there. But I tell you what, you touch that throttle, this bad boy take off, man. Yeah. It ain't like that Softail, Jack.
Now, he has a 117, and unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, I have a 96.
That's still fast, bro. And your chrome shining harder than mine, man.
Can you do me a favor, turn on, I want to see the dash.
I think it's in first. You gotta put it in neutral.
No, you don't have to turn on.
Nah, okay.
I just want to show. Look at that, man.
Yeah, a little touch screen.
It take about.
It take about
air pressure thing on there too.
Yeah.
Okay.
It take about 30 seconds to boot all the way up, pick everything up.
Okay. You put some miles on this bad boy already, then.
I've been on this bad boy.
Okay.
I've been on it, man, for sure.
All right. Well, you know, I was gonna wash my boots. But maybe I may just put some shoes on.
Yeah, it's bad boy.
And maybe head down the drive or something. You know?
Man, don't. It's cold over there. It's foggy for some reason.
Is it? Okay, maybe not then. Or maybe just down the street and then I'll come back.
Yeah, bad boy. It's foggy.
Damn, Lord, what's up with this heat over here, man?
Yeah.
Cold over there.
All right. We may take a ride. Y'all hang tight. If not, this is the end of the video.